Over the years, thousands of people have been lucky enough to get their hands on a cape for their Minecraft account. But even luckier are people who have personal capes. There's only been a small handful of these ever created in the history of the game. One of these is the DB cape, created for dannyBstyle. Who is dannyBstyle? What's the story behind the cape? This account has had a pretty crazy history, so we're going to jump into it today. This is the history of the dannyBstyle account. Before we can talk about the account, we have to talk about who owns it. dannyBstyle is the online pseudonym for one Danny Baranowski, a famous video game composer. He's composed the soundtrack to many famous indie games like Super Meat Boy, The Binding of Isaac, Cave Story 3D, Crypt of the Necrodancer, and many more. Like everyone else at the time, he was a big fan of Minecraft. Out of nowhere, on April 21st, 2011, Notch tweeted at Danny telling him that he had a new cape added to his Minecraft account. This, of course, being the DB cape. He was given the cape simply because Notch liked his music. It's a blue and yellow cape with a lowercase d and uppercase B etched onto the middle of it. This, of course, being Danny's initials. There's also one stray yellow pixel at the bottom of the cape where it's not supposed to be. Danny continued to play Minecraft as normal until September 8th, 2015, where he got hacked. The email and password for the account were exposed in a database leak, and it was quickly scooped up by someone named Hostage. He applied a Mega Man skin to the account and ran around on popular servers like Mineplex showing off the cape. After that, he took to MC Market and sold the account for $300 to someone named Trey. Trey then changed the name on the account to Trey is a God, stealing all the credit away from Hostage. But that wouldn't last long though, as just 7.5 hours after the name change, Mojang recovered the account and got it back into Danny's hands. The name and skin were also reverted when they gave it back to him. After that whole fiasco, you think Danny or Mojang would do a better job securing the account. But nope, because just 6 months later, it was hacked again. This time by someone named Fox, who I don't know much about. Supposedly, the new password on the account was really unsecure. Sadly, any image proof of Fox getting this account has been lost to the tides of time, but it was talked about on forums. Shortly after this hack though, the account was automatically locked by Mojang's security systems. At an unknown time, the account was unlocked and given back to Danny. The dannyBstyle account would remain safe for about 4 years until it was hacked again in July of 2020 by someone named Shane. Right after getting it, he changed the account email to one of his own, but in a stroke of horrible luck, that email he used got locked, so he couldn't play on the account or recover it either. The account sat dormant until March 9th, 2021, where he somehow got his email unlocked, meaning he could use the account. Right after it was unlocked, the account was sold to someone named Debug. Debug is most famous for getting access to a Mojang Studios employee account. He changed the name on it to Debug. When the account was locked, the name was never reverted, so now his name and skin are permanently stuck on there. Anyways, Debug changed the name of dannyBstyle to Debug with 3 Gs. He also changed it from Shaden skin to one of his own. The account was locked by Mojang shortly after, and it was expected that the account would return to normal. But as the days ticked down, the skin and name still hadn't been reverted. In fact, after the 37-day cooldown, the name dannyBstyle dropped to the public for anyone to get. I'm not sure who currently has the name dannyBstyle, but on the NameMC profile for it, there's 2 friends and a Twitch account linked. Strangely, while all this was going on, Danny Baranowski paid no attention to this. He didn't mention anything about his Minecraft account at all. So now Debug has his name forever solidified on 2 extremely rare Minecraft accounts permanently. And this is where the story ends on the dannyBstyle account. It seems like the account will still remain locked. Danny Baranowski doesn't play Minecraft anymore, so I doubt he cares much. Anyways, that concludes this video. Thank you so much for watching, and sorry this took forever to get out, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.